Hello, welcome back. I'm the Gaming Dave. So we're going to do something a bit different this time. It's kind of like the topic videos that I suggested from day one. And this is actually coming in the idea of a series. A series that I like to call Fezzing It Up. Yes, I have a fez. Inside the fez, as you can see, there are a bunch of little bits of paper, of which are certain topics that I am going to talk about. So swivel the fez around. Don't swizzle too hard. You don't want things dropping out your fez. Okay, here we go. This one. Okay, what do we have? Let's read that correctly. Lego games. Yes, I enjoy Lego games. They're a lot of fun. But to do this, I am going to need a helping hand. So, through the power of video, it won't seem like any time at all. But for me, it's going to be when I can get a hold of my special friend to do this Lego video with. So, this is my friend Alex. He was the guest that I told you about in what seemed like 10 seconds ago, but for me it's been about nearly a week. I had to re-watch the clip just to remind myself what I was doing. Go me. So, like I said, Lego games. Alex, what Lego games have you played?
Okay, right. It's Lego Star Wars, Lego Star Wars 2, Lego Harry Potter, Lego Harry Potter 2, Lego Pirates of the Caribbean, Lego Indiana Jones, Lego Lord of the Rings, Lego Batman 2, DC Superheroes, random Lego space mining thing on the computer, Lego Island 2, I think that's it.
You can see why I brought him on.
You bought me.
Yes, I bought you. I bought you from
I
test.
am not your man or person. I'm not a gigolo to be bought. Continue. I'm still counting.
Are you done? Are you done?
I'm done
now?
counting.
Right, you can see why I have him here, because he has more Lego experience than I do. Because I have played Lego Star Wars 1, a bit of Lego Star Wars 2, the demo of Lego Star Wars 3, a demo of Lego Lord of the Rings, demo of Lego Pirates of the Caribbean, and 1999 or 2000 classic that is Lego Racers.
Ah, I forgot Lego. How did I forget Lego Racers?
I don't know. It's brilliant. It's absolutely.
Which one is Lego Star Wars 3?
Clone Wars.
That explains why I didn't buy it.
Well, yes, because it didn't need to
there
exist.
was Lego Star Wars 1, there was Lego Star Wars 2, and there was Lego Star Wars 3: The Complete Saga, which was the two games put together. And then there was Lego Star Wars 3: The Clone Wars.
Yeah, except they labelled that one actually as Lego Star Wars 3. And that didn't need to... I played the demo, it was far too puzzly. It didn't need to be puzzly. I would have been happy with just Lego lightsabers and Obi-Wan Kenobi. What even was that?
That was a force choke.
Are you force choking my webcam?
I'm force choking your webcam.
I just want to point this out now. There's going to be 2 versions of this video, probably.
Why are you pointing out? If they're watching the version which this is in, then it's going to be the unedited version anyway.
No, because I'm going to put this one in the edited version as well.
I'm confused as to what's going in what now.
There will also be an unedited version of this, which will include more ramblings.
The stuff that he's justifying now.
Yes, and editing we might...
I'm not sure where I'm pointing backwards or forwards.
That way's forwards in the video, that way's backwards. That was the natural progression.
It was. Right. It just was.
So you're most likely watching the edited version. The unedited version...
you? I don't know.
The unedited version will be in the description. So you will be watching a video. Look at the title, it will explain itself.
Videos.
Alright, so who do you think develops the most known Lego games?
Traveller's Tales.
Exactly. Traveller's Tales might sound familiar to some of you, or any of you who played games and had a decent childhood. They made... This is one of those titles...
You dissed a load of people's childhood.
Just a bit, because, well, they made Crash Bandicoot Wrath of Cortex.
Fair enough.
If you haven't played that...
I'd forgotten that they made that, but that's a legitimate claim then.
So, as we most know, most of these Lego games are built with existing franchises, of course. Star Wars, Indiana Jones,
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Pirates of the Caribbean, Lord of the
Lord of the
Rings, and all those other ones. I'd safe to say that Star Wars has got the most out of it.
Probably because they were the first real big franchise Lego thing. Whereas stuff like Lego Pirates of the Caribbean, due to the fact that the actual Lego line didn't last very long, the game didn't tend to do very well because you'd get kids who bought the Lego line and then bought the game because they liked the Lego.
So yeah, it's safe to say that Lego Star Wars got the most out of it, in the fact there's all these other things that's going on. You have all this extra Lego Star Wars stuff. You also have the DVDs, the Yoda Chronicles, and all that jazz.
As Max knows,
right?
Max, if Max watches this,
our friend Max,
because he was the only person in Tesco with us when we found this.
Yes.
There's now a Lego Batman.
Yes.
DVD.
Yes, there is that as well. I noticed that.
DC Heroes Unite. You never know. It might be a classic in the making.
No, it might have Green Lantern in it. Ooh. I do want to know how much Marvel does the Lego thing. It seems like the kind of thing they'll want to branch into, particularly with Lego Marvel Heroes coming out. I think it's on its way.
It's out.
Yes, it is.
It's out.
So the thing about there's not that many Lego solo titles anymore. Like when I was looking into them, there's very few Lego titles that are actually solely Lego
IP.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, there was Undercover, like Lego City Undercover, which came out for the DS. I think it was last year.
It's been in Tesco for a while.
Yes. I think it might have actually been Lego City Undercover 2, and they did another one a few years before that.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I haven't played Lego City Undercover or Lego City Undercover 2, if such a thing exists.
If I could be just speaking gibberish.
Yeah.
Which isn't actually that surprising.
I don't think, apart from that, they've done many of their own titles, apart from, obviously, the classics, which are Lego Racer and Lego Island and Lego Island 2.
Why do you think they're so popular? I mean, it's just like, there's the whole... Because it's so popular with several audiences, and it's not just like 8-year-olds.
I think they've proved that they can make a decent game.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how serious gamers felt about Lego Star Wars, because at that point I was in no way a serious gamer. I don't think I was serious or a gamer.
Why so serious? I'm just not serious.
I was probably about
I think at the time, like, the whole concept of it was just like, oh my god, this is amazing.
But I got the first Lego Star Wars and played it, and it was excellent.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And then the second one was pretty damn good as well.
And
then I think, though they have at points decreased in quality, I think it's because they've proved they can make good games, and the titles appeal to kids because the kids know the franchises, and because it's Lego, and because parents will allow it, because even when characters die, they just fall into piles of bricks and come back together.
Yay! So yeah, there's that, and then it's just like, I think in some cases there might be an older audience like us, simply because...
Are we older now?
We are older than them. There's a whole like multiplayer stuff as well. That's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Because like bringing people together.
Very multiplayer games. Because they just are. Like, I've played Lego Star Wars through once on my own, but I've not played any other Lego games on my own because they're fun, but they're not as fun.
Yeah.
And I think the original Lego Star Wars is still possibly the best, in my opinion, of the Lego games.
Yeah. Which
is why I can play it through on my own.
And then it's just like...
Also, I'm a massive Star Wars geek, so it's fine.
Same.
Which is why it annoys me that the Marvel game is the one I can't get. If there's any franchise that I'm more of a geek about than Star Wars, it's Marvel.
Yes. But yeah, there's that, and it's just like, what would you rather? Would you have an AI sidekick, or would you have your friend's sidekick? So if
Especially as Lego AIs are occasionally incredibly stupid.
yes, which is
Pull the
why.
switch, damn it! Pull the switch!
How hard can it be?
Don't follow me to the other switch.
Go pull the switch.
I
No.
will chop your arms off, C-3PO. That's a good feature of the original Lego Star Wars. If
Chopping
you
off
attack
C-3PO's arms.
C-3PO, he loses limbs before he dies.
I don't think anyone would have a problem of dismembering C-3PO.
Also, in the second Lego Star Wars, Chewbacca, if you run at a stormtrooper or a sand trooper or a snow, any type of trooper in that game, and if you run at them, stand in front of them and press square on the PS2,
X.
X.
Yeah.
I vaguely know that. He jumps on them and rips their arms out.
There's also, like, I think that some Lego games do have a level of replayability, because it does have...
That's true.
has the collectible aspect.
Because you get all the studs, and you get the true Jedi status, or true Adventurer status, or true whatever game, true Wizard status, true
Badass.
superhero status. I don't know what it is in Lego Batman.
But still, there is that collectability.
There's the true thingamajig, and then there's the mini kits.
Yes, yes.
Which are lots of fun because they build things when you get them all.
Those
like,
are a pain to find.
They're not if you go to the extras shop and buy the minifig finder. Not the minifig finder. Minifig is the name for the Lego figures.
Yeah.
Minikit finder. If you got enough studs and just bought all the extras,
it's like okay, fair enough.
you can get the minikit finder.
So, Alex, what are your final thoughts on Lego games?
Final thoughts.
Final thoughts. This is what we're going to do. We're going to be structured.
We both moved from Mebcam.
The Mebcam.
This is the Mebcam.
Mebcam. So yeah.
Final thoughts. They're pretty cool.
I think we should say something really deep.
What?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
They're pretty cool. Some of them aren't pretty cool. Pirates of the Caribbean was a bit rubbish. So was Indiana Jones. Harry Potter was okay because it kind of started the whole open world thing. But you were still within Hogwarts. Lord of the Rings was pretty damn excellent because you could walk from the Shire to Mordor as a Lego character.
You could simply walk into Mordor. Lego Lord of the Rings wins.
Don't bring memes into this.
I must always do it. It's the right thing to do.
Though actually, Minas Tirith was a bit ridiculous because it was tiny. It was like, okay, I'm gonna walk past you because you're not very impressive.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I'm a nice person when it comes to Minas Tirith.
You're not very impressive. I don't like you. So yeah.
But yeah, and the Lego Batman games are alright. I don't know about Lego's Marvel Superheroes game because I cannot get it.
Right, okay, that's this. Done.
Is it?
Yes, yes it is. Stop distracting me. That's this done. Okay, new videos sometime.
Not as long as this one.
They'll be much shorter than this one. Of course,
I might come back. You never know. You might ask me back. You never know.
That is for the foreseeable future and when I deem it necessary. It's not for you to decide.
Are you pointing at me or them?
Them.
What if they
And
decide
that
they want me back?
Well, then, that is for me.
Is this going to become a collab channel?
I'm sorry, Alex, but no.
It's going to become the Gaming Alex. With a 3 instead of the E in my name.
Yep. It's just availability, man.
And a 4 instead of the A. Why didn't you put a 4 in your
Because I wanted to
name?
try and keep it as close to Dave as possible.
Your name isn't even Dave, it's David.
Yeah, I know, but the Gaming Dave has a better ring to it. Because it just does.
You say so.
It's smoother.
Smooth. I
Ladies.
shaved this morning, so that wasn't smooth.
Anyway, we're talking about shaving. We're getting really off topic. Right. Okay. This has been fun. Videos coming soon.
Bye, internet.
I'm the Gaming Dave, and I will see you some other time.